Yo, 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 Merry Bratmas. So I got this 2010 Sportsman 550 EPS, blah, 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 blah. If you haven't checked out my EPS video, the bad relay, check it out. Otherwise, I forgot to mention what we got going on here. Got some wiggly wheel bearings in the back. See how much that wiggles there. Quite a bit. So, 17s, take the lug nuts off, pull your wheel off, set that aside. Other thing we can see here, brakes completely gone. But what I'm going to do is take this cutter key out, this nut off, take the caliper off. Probably end up having to pull this whole works off. So all this will have to come apart. All right, so CV axle, here's the hub assembly, the disc. Let's see if I can show this. Shows how much it wiggles. Outside brakes are bad, so I got replacing brakes. You can see they're completely gone. Kind of the way this looks too, I think they're supposed to get adjusted. They probably were never adjusted. Looks like nothing here has been greased in a long time. So we'll work on getting this apart. This hub assembly here with the disc should pull out of this knuckle with the bearing, and then we'll dig into it further and see what it's going to take here to get that bearing replaced. So I kind of fixtured it up like this just to kind of press the hub out. Didn't take a lot of pressure, but yeah, I mean, just that to make it come out, and it should be out now. Okay, so we got it all apart, inner race stuck onto that hub, so we'll figure out a way how to get that off. This here sits on the unit like this. That's the inside, this here is the outside. Pull this clip out. I believe the bearing should then press out. We'll give it a try. Okay, so we got a few options to choose from here. No, just kidding. So clean this out, scrape away on here. So what I'm gonna do, scrape this away, kind of clean it out. Use that snap ring pliers to get the snap ring out of here. So I remember what I had to do for these to get this out. The other snap ring pliers is not very strong. Well, unless you got a really good heavy duty one, but I just took some kind of junk needle nose pliers, ground the tip down. This works a lot better. It takes, quite a bit of force to squeeze that snap ring to get this apart. So if what you got doesn't work, take what you have and make it work. All right, so there's kind of these little standoffs here. I got it mounted in the press like that. Got an old hub collar, fits in there pretty good, but this is what we need to do. Get the old bearing pressed out, and it's pretty tight. As you can hear it. It's pretty tight, but it's coming. Okay. Take it out like that. Set the hub collar down, but there you have it. So then check your new bearing, see if it's like the old one, which it is, but it's new. Get it? We'll set it like that, and then when pressing bearings in, typically want to push on the outer race. So this is where it gets tricky. What you could do is something like this for now, until it gets you know, almost all the way down, but then once you get in there, almost to the bottom, you want to find something. And it's possible you can use the old bearing for that last little bit. Just to show it, inching in. Okay, and we're at the point now. Find something and get it down the rest of the way. Okay, so there it's all the way in. I forgot in this case, you're fine to use the old bearing because there's plenty of clearance around here. Put the snap ring back in and then go and button up the stuff. Okay, so I tried welding on it. It's not gonna work. So we'll just take a Dremel tool and carefully cut this open, and then we'll be able to get it off. Okay, so to get the inner race out, this might still be warm. I kind of just cut like this around it. Took a chisel, kind of hit it there a little bit, cracked it open. Once it was open, took my channel lock pliers, and it just came right off. So you can see the shaft is all pretty good. One small little nick there, but otherwise everything's good. And so now we can take this over, and with our new hub assembly with the new bearing, put everything back. Okay, got everything together. The new pads in. Just used my C-clamp, clamped it, opened it, got the old ones out. Put all this knuckle back together, greased everything, greased up the splines on the CVA axle. But yeah, other than that, probably should hit these other areas in here with grease before putting the wheel back on. Quick mention, this big guy here, this castle nut, 100 to 110 foot-pounds. Usually I hold the brakes and take my ratchet here and stand on a little bit. But yeah, that's kind of what it is. Line up your hole for your cotter key, get your cotter key back in there. I'm gonna do the other side since we're in here, but I'm not gonna record that. So hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. Rap!